Thank you everyone for joining me for an exciting game of Get the Job and Keep It. I'm your host, Valerie Heinz, and I've also been a CarMax employee for over 15 years in the field of accounting, as well as a volunteer for junior achievement for over 7 years. I'd like to introduce my partner today, Kim. Kim will be playing a contestant for today's game. Kim, would you like to tell the audience a little bit about yourself?
Sure, Valerie, thanks. Hi, my name is Kim Trentham, and I retired recently from Altria with more than 25 years of service in the Human Resources Department. I'm also a volunteer with Junior Achievement, and I can't wait to jump in to this game and share some really cool and valuable concepts with you.
Awesome. Thank you, Kim, so much for helping me today to show the audience how to play the game. Before we get started, let me take a minute to explain how the game works. And just to let you guys know, the audience today is teachers and students. So Get the Job and Keep It is played like this. The contestant or student will select a clue from 1 to 6. I'll read the clue and the contestant will then select the answer or key term from the list displayed behind me. For every correct match, the contestant earns 100 points. It's just that simple. So Kim, do you have any questions before we get started?
I don't. I'm ready to go, Valerie.
Wonderful. All right. Which clue would you like to select first?
I think I'm going to select clue number 3.
All right. Clue number 3. People who work for businesses.
So kids, what do you think the answer to this is? I know this one. It's employees.
Kim, you are correct. Give yourself 100 points. Can you give the audience some examples of employees?
Sure. Your teacher is a great example of an employee that works for a school system. Your parents or guardians might also be employees of a company. And then think about what you heard earlier. Valerie is an employee of CarMax, and I'm a former employee of Altria. And you know what? When you work for an employer like us, an employee, you get paid for that work.
Kim, those are perfect examples. How about selecting another clue?
All right, let me see. How about clue number 1?
All right. Businesses that hire workers.
Kids, what do you think? Well, since we just talked about employees, I know that businesses that hire workers are called employers.
That's right. Kim, nice work. You just got another 100 points. So
awesome.
Fast food restaurants and retail stores, those are all examples of employers. Another employer that's extra busy in our household these days are those folks that deliver the packages that we all are getting now because we're working so much from home and going to school from home. So those employers are really busy these days. All right, Kim, let's go ahead and pick another clue.
All right, how about clue number 4?
All right, a written summary of a person's education, work, experience, and skills.
All right, kids, what do you think? I know this one. It's resume.
Kim, you're exactly right. You earned 100 points.
And it's important to have a resume when you're looking for a job. And it's not too soon to think about a resume and what you want people to know about you. So if you get out a piece of paper, you can write your name, the career or job that you're interested in, your current education and skills. And then ask someone that you know, maybe a teacher, a coach, a mentor, your parents, or any adult in your neighborhood to introduce you to somebody that has that same career and job. Then you can decide what you need to start learning now that could help you. You can also volunteer. So think about when you're on a break from school, whether it's winter or spring break or summer break. If you're interested in being a teacher, you could volunteer to be a camp counselor. Or if you're interested in being a veterinarian, you could think about pet sitting for one of your neighbors.
That's awesome. Those are all great examples of how important it is to have a resume. All right, so let's get to the next clue. Which one do you want to go with?
All right, so how about number 5?
5, okay. Written or spoken exchanges between people to share information.
All right, kids, I bet you know this one. I know you talk about it with your teacher all the time. It's communication.
You are exactly right, Kim. Another 100 points. Written or spoken communication skills are so important for any job. Think about your teacher's role. If they couldn't explain the lesson very well, how hard would it be to learn? Or think about the last book that you read. If the author couldn't write in a way that kept you interested, do you think that you would want to read the book again or buy another book by that author? Probably not. Written communication and oral communication are so important. So when your teacher gives you an assignment where you have to write about something or give an oral presentation, really do your best, because that skill is going to be so important to any job. All right, Kim, just a couple more clues left. What do you want to go with next?
All right, how about clue number 2?
All right, clue number 2. The discussion between a potential employee to help decide if a job is a good match.
Kids, do you know this one? This is a little harder. Obviously, I know this one. This is a job interview. And when I worked in human resources, I interviewed so many people that wanted to come work for the same employer that I did.
Kim, that is great. And you are exactly right. You just earned another 100 points. So it's important to remember when you're going to a job interview, you need to be able to describe yourself and your qualities. So think about when you meet a teacher or maybe a coach for the first time. They want to know about you. They want to know about your interests and your experiences. So take the same approach with a job interview. You always want to bring your resume, like Kim just talked about, whether it's written out or if you can be able to talk to it. It's just so important to be able to explain what skills you bring to the table. All right, Kim, last clue. Ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Personal attributes and abilities that are needed in most jobs.
All right, kids, this is your shot to get your last few points. What do you think? All right, this one is soft skills.
Amazing, Kim. You earned 600 points today. You should be super proud of yourself. And students, you guys did amazing too. You should be really proud of just being able to get through all of this material. And thank you for being great participants.
This was so much fun, Valerie. Thanks. I think we made a great team today, and teamwork is the best example of a soft skill. Think about a sports team that you probably played for, whether it's baseball, softball, basketball, soccer, whatever it might have been. You know it took you, the whole team, and your coach to be successful and win that game. It's the same in the workplace. You need to be a great teammate to be successful at any job that you do.
I couldn't agree more. I think we made a great team. And I also had a lot of fun hosting this game with our audience. Well, that concludes this round of Get the Job and Keep It. I hope you all enjoyed our video. And on behalf of Kim and myself, thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to share these important business concepts with you guys. If you remember these things when you're getting a job in the future, we will no doubt know you will get the job and keep it.